We have a week full of Samsung launches it's hard to keep track of. Motorola launches their Pro Plus, and we go deeper into what we expect from the Google Nexus Prime. All this and more coming up right now. Hello everyone, I'm Jaime Rivera with Pocketnow.com and welcome to Android Revolution, the show where we go through what's hot and what's not inside the world of Google's Android project. Let's start this week off with what's hot. Okay, so there are a lot of Android news this week, so bear with me here. Let's start off with the smartphone launches, and let's start off with Samsung that pretty much killed everybody off with the largest product launch of devices that we've seen this year. First of all, talking about the Galaxy S2 lineup, we pretty much see that Samsung just launched the Galaxy S2 LTE, and aside from that, they also launched the Sprint variant of the Galaxy S2, which is going to be called the Epic 4G Touch, and I don't know why they call phones Touch anymore, but it'll be rocking a 4.5-inch screen just like the Galaxy S2 variant that's coming to T-Mobile. Now, interesting enough, AT&T is not launching a 4.5-inch display device, but instead it's launching a 4.3-inch display device, and Verizon's not getting a Galaxy S2 device for some reason, but we think it has to do with the Nexus Prime. Now, out of their IFA event, and it just pretty much went out of the ordinary because, first of all, they launched the Galaxy Tab 7.7, and you'd ask why we're talking about tabs here, but the thing is, this Galaxy Tab 7.7 is actually a honeycomb tablet that's also a phone. A humongous phone. And well, they also launched the Galaxy S Note, which is, well, it's a device that has a 5-inch screen, but it also brings a stylus. Something we weren't really expecting from any carrier or any device manufacturer from here on. The stylus is back, and apparently it's here to stay. Aside from that, they also launched this Galaxy Wi-Fi 3.6, which is more or less like an iPod Touch. It's only a PDA device. It doesn't have the phone, but again, if you want a PDA device that's not a phone, this is pretty much your option. And well, out of the Motorola launches, well, we got the Pro Plus, which is pretty much like the Droid Pro that you saw for Verizon. Interesting enough, this device brings GSM bands instead of CDMA, and is planned to be launching in Europe instead of the US first, and eventually come to the US with some, US 3G bands, probably for AT&T, and most probably definitely for Verizon. Aside from that, well, finally we do get the rumors confirmed that AT&T will be launching their Thrill 4G as of September 4th, so prepare your wallets for all these launches because we don't have specific dates for the Galaxy S2 devices. We are getting hints on when they will be released, so hit us up on Pocketnow.com for full details on when you'll get them. And well, our man Evan Blass, expert in all leaks foreign and domestic, has just hooked us up with a lot of more leaks for this week, so sit back, relax, and here we go. The LG Revolution 2 has hit the FCC as a world phone, though it's probably leaked to release in Verizon on October 20th, and well, it seems to be nice. Let's see what they come up with eventually when they do launch it. Another interesting thing from LG is that they're apparently working on this sort of engine that'll enhance 2D OpenGL graphic games to work on 3D, so stay tuned for that. That'll mean something really good for gaming on 3D devices. And well, by the way, we also caught some images of Walmart's future catalog for the end of this week, where we do see the LG Enlighten for Verizon costing $1, so stay tuned for that because that could be really good. And while the HTC holiday retail branding was exposed recently, and it does seem to bring that massive 4.5-inch screen, the dual-core processor and everything, but it seems to change the name. Apparently it'll be called the HTC Raider. We're not sure if that's going to be only for AT&T or for the rest of the carriers. Not really sure what to expect there. And well, we also caught images of the HTC Evo 3D in purple being exclusive for Best Buy. Not sure if anybody's going to like that color, but it's there. And well, speaking of Motorola, rumors have it that the Droid Bionic will be launching on September 8th, so cross your fingers because, again, these are only rumors, not sure what to make of that. We also caught images of the Motorola Dianara's first test images of a 9-megapixel camera. It looks blurry, it doesn't look perfect, but it could mean that we will get at least the specs for the camera. Not sure what to make of that device yet. And well, finally, rumors have it that the Samsung Prime will be called the Samsung Droid Prime and will start eventually being sold in Verizon as of October, though not really sure how that's going to mix with the Galaxy S2 that's not going to be making it there. And well, Samsung also seems to be working on this multi-touch chat-on messaging tool that'll work between Samsung devices, multi-platform, that'll include Windows Phone probably, and well, Android, but it's just interesting to see that Samsung's working on something like BlackBerry Messenger. And also iMessage. Not sure if it's really going to be a hit because it's only going to work on Samsung devices. And well, finally, ending Samsung and moving on to other things, Nick Casio has just been planning to bring their world's thinnest smartphone, which is the 7.7mm device, to be released in America soon, though we don't have any dates for that. So there are a lot of rumors, a lot of leaks of devices that are coming soon, so let's see when they come, and we'll try to hit you up with more leaks and more timelines on when to expect them. And well, on our featured articles for the week, make sure you catch Joe Levi's recent how-to instructions on how to watch Google videos on rooted smartphones, as we reported earlier. And we'll also catch Brandon's recent explanation of what we expect for HTC Sense 3.5 update that everybody's been expecting and that Tony posted about recently. Dickie Adams has also begun his round of Motorola Photon 4G review videos, so also make sure you catch on those because it's looking really nice. And well, moving on to the dark side, where we feature all things that are hack related. The Motorola Droid 3 was recently rooted, and our man Joe Levi was nice enough to prepare a step-by-step instruction on how to get it done, so make sure you hit up on the link and get your device rooted if you want to. And well, more unlocked bootloaders are now official for the variants of the HTC Sensation. These are all available on htcdev.com, so make sure you unlock your bootloader if you're out for doing that. Okay, so that does it for What's Hot. Let's continue on with What's Not, or at least we think so. We recently caught the family portrait of Samsung Galaxy S2 variants that will be released on T-Mobile, Sprint, and AT&T, but sadly the most important carrier was missing, Verizon, and we're really not sure why, but our biggest assumption is that since Verizon is apparently getting the Droid Prime before everybody else is, it seems that the device will probably be so similar to the Galaxy S2 lineup that we're not going to be seeing this device being released in Verizon because there was no need of having two devices that were too close to each other. Now, first of all, what's sad news here is that the Droid Prime apparently will be just another Galaxy S2 with probably minor enhancements, not really something big to expect from it. But also is the fact that we could probably see that it'll be exclusive to Verizon and that we're not going to be seeing this device being released in other carriers until probably eventually. And we know how much the Nexus S took to be released in carriers like Sprint, so these are probably sad news. Not sure what to make of, but we'll probably have answers for this very soon. So stick around and let's see what we could dig up in the next week. That's it for today's show. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Jaime Rivera. Remember to give us a thumbs up if you like what you saw. That's it for now.